All my life, I've always loved music. It's always been there for me through good days or bad days. There's always been music to help lift my spirits, to help me feel better, or just to help give me that therapy that I needed to get through the day. And in this video, I want to share certain songs, certain messages in certain songs and pop music from certain singers like Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Whitney Houston. Certain messages in those specific songs that I'm going to list in this video. Certain messages that really helped me throughout the years. Ever since I discovered these songs, there are certain messages in these particular pop songs that help me maintain my vibrational frequency, my alignment with certain desires. And when it comes down to it, it's all about energy, it's all about vibrational frequency, it's all about your emotional state. To simplify the manifestation process, it's all about how you feel. Feel good or do you feel bad? It's your vibrational frequency. So when you introduce a certain vibration, like a certain song, a certain music, and you listen to it, and those vibrations reach your brain, reach your heart, reach your soul, it has a way of lifting your vibration. It's a very beautiful thing. It's a real gift from the universe. It's always there for you. It's always there for me. It's always there for anybody. All you got to do is listen and allow the message in the music, the harmonies, the notes, whatever, to reach your soul, to reach your heart, to help you lift that vibrational frequency. Because no matter what it is, anything that lifts your spirits, your vibrational frequency, if you feel better, that means you're more aligned with whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life, not just one particular thing. So music is a good way to, in a general sense, get you to align to all the things that you want to manifest into your life. So in this video, I want to discuss certain songs, certain pop songs from certain singers, certain messages in those particular songs. So the first person is Beyonce. There's a certain song that she came out with, I believe it was back in 2004, maybe earlier, and it was a song called Me, Myself, and I. That's a perfect message when it comes to manifesting things into our life, because it is all about us, and we need to be our own best friend and not allow other people to mistreat us, and not allow ourselves to mistreat ourselves by entertaining distressing thoughts, by saying negative things about ourselves and not doing anything about it, being aware of it and being aware that you're being unkind to yourself. A good way to think about it is, if you find yourself thinking negatively about yourself, imagine that somebody else saying that about you and how you would react. You'd be defensive, like, what the heck, like, leave me alone, right? So me, myself, and I, you gotta be your own best friend. But one particular lyric in that song was when she said, after all the rain, you'll see the sun come out again. So even if someone did break your heart, or you're having a bad day, or you cried, don't feel bad. Don't feel like you're weak for feeling that way. You can honor the way you feel, but just know that after all the rain, the sun will come out again. You can look at previous examples in your own life of the things that you have gone through, and you persevered and things got better. And in the moment when you're having those bad days, it's important to remind yourself that the sun will come out again. The next song is a very popular song in pop music history. It's from Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. It's all about us. When we change our own self-image, when we change the way we feel about ourselves, when we change the way we think, when we change what we do, our behavior, we change ourselves, we change our life, and ultimately we change the world around us. We change the people around us, and it's just like this ripple effect that happens throughout the world. But it all starts from within. It all starts with the man in the mirror, the man or the woman in the mirror. When it's all about you within, it all starts from within. So that's a perfect example, or a perfect reminder when listening to that song, that if you really look around and you don't like what you see, the world around you, you have to change yourself first. You can't start from outside in. It has to be from within out. And the next song is from Frank Sinatra. I love Frank Sinatra, and one of my favorite songs from Frank Sinatra is Young at Heart. In the song Young at Heart, he's explaining that you can get through anything in life when you have that kind of mentality, being young at heart. When you're young at heart, you feel like you have forever. You feel like you can get through anything. You feel indestructible nearly. And the one particular lyric in that song is when he said that you'll have a head start if you are among the really young at heart. Meaning, when you have that kind of mentality, And I believe I heard of this before in the Bible, I think by Jesus, when he was saying to be like children, to be young at heart, to have that kind of outlook in the world of a child, that anything is possible. The next song is from Alanis Morissette, the song named Thank You. I remember there's a certain lyric in her song, I believe it's in the bridge, when she says, the more that I let go of it, the more that I get more than I can handle. And the moment that I jump off of it is the moment that I touch down. It sounds like a contradiction or a paradox, but there's some real truth in what she was saying in those lyrics, because when we are worried or overconsumed about how to get something and our mind is trapped in that kind of negative thinking, we're not going to get anywhere. But the moment that we jump off of it, or the moment that you let go of it, is the moment that you get more than you can handle. The moment that you actually touch down. It's the moment that you get the answers, the solutions that you're looking for. But the trick is to let go, to jump off of it. If you want to touch down, jump off first. It sounds like a contradiction and a paradox, but the way she put it into those poetic lyrics, it made complete sense to me. And the next song is from Desiree. It's a song that she has called You Gotta Be. And that's a perfect song for like an affirmation if you need to get through the day. That you gotta be strong, you gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. There's a lot of different wise words, wise lyrics in that song, but in particular, I love when she says, the best part is when danger is staring you right in the face. And that to me is spiritual alchemy. When you're going through something that's causing this sort of blockage of energy, this psychic entropy, this psychic energy is being wasted on focusing on something negative that's not getting you anywhere, and you don't know what to do, and you want to look away from it, but actually the best thing to do is to look right, to look danger, to look fear, to look that danger right in the face, and notice that it's not going to kill you, it's not going to hurt you. If anything, it's going to teach you something. So look right into that danger, right into the face of that danger, until you learn what that danger wants to teach you. The next song is from a band called Modest Mouse. I love this song because of the message of the song, and it's very upbeat, and it's called Float On, that no matter what you're going through in your life, that you will float on. He gives examples like we both got fired exactly on the same day, but good news will work its way to our lives. He says in the lyrics that no matter what you go through, no matter you backed your car into a cop car, but he just drove off, and sometimes life is okay. That sometimes you think that the worst case scenario is going to happen, but really, it really isn't all that bad. That things work out for you, and good news finds a way to introduce itself into your life. Like that old saying, when a door closes, a window opens. No matter what you're going through, if you feel discouraged, you will float on. You will have good news coming its way as you are going through those so-called bad news. And in the song Float On by Modest Mouse, I really love the message, because when it comes down to aligning your vibrational frequency with your certain desires to manifest them into your life, to allow them to manifest into your life physically, it's about our vibrational frequency, how we feel, our energetic, our emotional state inside. And so to know if you are in alignment, it's kind of like a feeling of floating, right? There's nothing weighing you down. There's no depression, discouragement, despair, fear, worry. There's none of that inside weighing you down. And you notice that when you are feeling those certain emotions, it weighs you down. When you're afraid, when you're worried, when you're discouraged, when you're doubtful, you feel this sense of weight within your body, and it's like it's sinking you down. And when you let go of it all, it's like all of a sudden, automatically, you're lifted up, you're elevated, you're floating up. So that's why I like that song, Float On, because it reminds me of that when it comes to the manifestation process. And the last song I want to mention in this video is from the late, great Whitney Houston in her song, Exhale, Shoop, Shoop. Breathe. If you are so stressed out and there's nothing that you can do to make yourself feel better, you can always breathe, because you are always breathing anyway. And when you focus your attention, your conscious awareness onto your breath, it has a way of really calming you down, and it works every single time. But it's a matter of staying consistent with it until that momentum dies down, that when you start to feel better and you start to float up again. And breathing, this song, Exhale, Shoop, 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 just breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and notice how much better you feel. But there's a particular lyric in this song, in the bridge, where she says that if there's something that you're looking for, a place you know, a familiar place, somewhere to go, you should look inside yourself, and then you're halfway there. And like how I mentioned earlier with Michael Jackson's song Man in the Mirror and Beyonce, Me, Myself, and I, that you should look inside yourself. Whenever you look inside yourself, the answers are there. They're always there. If you want to know whether or not you are in alignment with what you want to manifest in your life, just look within yourself and see how you feel. And if you feel bad, then you're not in alignment. If you feel good, then you are. So those are the songs that I believe are perfect examples on how to stay consistent in manifesting desires into our lives by being consistent with our vibrational frequency, our emotional state, and by looking within and by allowing that vibrational frequency to align with that specific desire. There's other songs too, other songs that are upbeat that can make you feel happy. Any kind of song that gets you up and dancing, that lifts your spirits, that lifts your vibration. So anything that can get you feeling better works. Music is a perfect tool to have to help us along the manifestation process.